When an opportunity presents itself, are you the type to think it over and over and over and analyze it um, until you can convince yourself that you don't have to be scared so much, or trying to convince yourself that you can do it? Or do you just jump right in? And I genuinely want to know, because I tend to think think and overanalyze and that type of thing. Now, not saying that there is anything wrong with thinking things through. It's actually a good thing, weighing the costs, sort of. But the bad part comes when you don't take any action. It's the inaction, the frozen state, the paralysis that you get because you just want to make sure everything is just right. Well, here's a newsflash. It's never going to be just right. There is never going to be the perfect time. And you're never going to be all the way ready that you think you are, or that your mind tricks you into believing that you are. You just keep going over different scenarios like, well, what if this may happen? And what if that may happen? Or what if I'm not ready? And what if I don't know my content or what I want to say? And you just keep going over all of those, trying to find something to rationalize your fear. And that's really what it is, my friends. It's fear. And fear comes with self-doubt. It comes with a lack of or low self-worth and not believing in our value. Fear masks itself as, I'm just not ready yet, or I need to study a little more, or I'm just going to wait and really think about it, or wait for the Lord to send me a sign, or any number of things that we can think of that we do to keep from taking action. And hey, don't feel that you are by yourself. Do not, because I have been there. Sometimes I still reside there. But it's something that is internal in us that causes us to self-sabotage. And we have to dig deep and find out what that reason is. Sometimes it's not sitting at a surface level that we can just be like, oh, this is what that is, and I can overcome that real quick. That's no big deal. And it may be that. It could be as simple as that. You just maybe need to be better organized, or we may need to just put some things in priorities or something like that. And it could be something that simple. But more often than not, it tends to go a bit deeper. And when I say a bit deeper, I'm talking about the second and third things that we think about, those things that will not let us move forward, the things that will keep us on the hamster wheel of life and keep us coming back to the same thing over and over. I always like to say that the Lord will send us a test, and if we don't pass it, we have to keep taking it. It's just like school. You keep taking the same test until you pass it. So it's not anything that's, far-fetched or something like that. It's just, it is what it is. And until we acknowledge that, until we admit that to ourselves, and until we deal with it, we are not going to progress towards our dreams and goals, or until what we want to do in our career or in life or whatever it may be. we're going to kind of stay stuck in the same spot. And if you want to do that, that's fine. I'm not here to say that that's not something that may suit you or fits your situation. What I'm saying is, if it doesn't, we're going to have to figure it out. And we're going to figure it out together. And that's why I wrote my book, Frozen: 5 Steps to Let It Go. I'm not one that's got all this long drawn out thing for you and figure you have to pay $1,500 to get the information or anything like that. But it did take me some time to put it together, and it is based off some things that I have went through and that I found out that helped me move from inaction to action, to start doing what it is that's inside of me, my purpose that I'm supposed to do. And I believe that is to use my voice to help others and encourage and uplift and inspire and all of those good things. I don't think the Lord took me through being a whole number of different things and being in places and all of those things just to sit on it. So I don't want you to sit on it either. I want you to be able to take a bold action step towards your purpose. And all of that starts with your mindset. So in Frozen, 5 Steps to Let It Go, it gives you a detailed 5-step plan, if you will, to move past your inaction and move past your procrastination and take those bold, decisive, actionable steps and towards your goal.